Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Hi, Rose. It's good to see you back. I hope Japan was super duper fun. We are going to start today where we left off like 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I didn't end up doing it last week. I had a blood draw. And I thought that I would be good after to do stuff, and I was in fact not. It took a lot out of me. Thank you, I'm exhausted, but it was good. It is good to be back. Awesome. Well, I mean, not awesome about the exhaustion, but like, it's good to have you back. I'm good. I had a pretty good, okay day so far. I, ended up waking up early to do some errands, which ultimately I'm thankful I did. I needed to grab some food so I could make lentil stew tomorrow. And I decided to go over to Aldi's since it was in my path too, anyways, because I needed to go and pick up some books I had on hold at the library. But yeah. Oh no, I hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I am living. The blood draw was, like, related to, a medication that I had to get pulled off of for a little bit. So, unfortunately, the test said I need to be off that medication for a while longer, which is unfortunate, but the medication's been making my blood, like, extra thick, and I have a history of, like, stroke and stuff in my family, and heart attacks, too, so, my doctors are trying to be, like, very careful about it, which I appreciate, so it is what it is. But yeah, anyways, today, I think that's pretty much the biggest thing. We did Sorry We're Closed for the first time on Wednesday, which was fun. Fun horror-y game. I still haven't heard any updates on my PlayStation 2, so I'm assuming that we're still waiting for the parts on that. Remember to return your books in on time, or the book goblin will send the book demon after you. Yeah, exactly. Luckily, my library has, like, kind of an obscenely long checkout range. I think it's, like, a month or something like that, so most of my stuff, like, I've completed way before that. There is one book. I've been mostly, like, checking out graphic novels and manga physically, because I do better with, reading, like, actual books digitally, due to I can use, like, there's, like, a dyslexia-friendly font that I can use on Libby. But I decided to, check out a Dragon Age book that is about, this will sound like nonsense to people that don't know anything about Dragon Age, but it's, dealing with, like, the Queen of Orlais, I think right before Inquisition. Yeah, I do really like physical books. It's just, like, um, unfortunately, a lot of them are not, like, they do not enjoy me. It's just hard for me to read them. Graphic novels are easy peasy, though, so I've been chomping those down. I read Nimona, which was fun. That was a fun read, especially after watching the movie. It was interesting to see the difference between the two. I ended up getting from the library Freerin, Delicious in Dungeon. And then, there was, like, 2 other books that my library recommended if you, like Delicious in Dungeon, so I got 2 of those, too. I will come back with my, my review on them at a later date. I also got the graphic novel for Witcher. I've got a lot to consume. But yeah. Oh, I also, off of a whim last week, I had grabbed, not last week, or it was like the week before or something like that. I had grabbed, an anime I found at my library called, Yakuza, not Yakuza, fuck, I can't remember, it's something Quartet. It's by the manga's by the same guy as, Durarara. So I was like, hey, I recognize the style that they're mimicking, what the heck? Yeah, I ended up stumbling upon it in the adult graphic novel section at my library, so I was like, woo. I think it goes based off of the first game's stuff, which I have, like, no experience from that whatsoever. I have questions I might ask my dad about it, because he actually played it, like, years ago. But, yeah. I loved Durarara, like, back in the day. Like, I had cosplayed, Izaya multiple times. And then, Kyrie had cosplayed Celti, so somewhere in one of our closets we have Celti's helmet just chilling there. But when I was talking about this anime that I got from the library with her, we were both like, honestly, we don't remember anything that happened in Durarara anymore. The one that I had gotten from the library, kind of was mid. I'm not gonna lie. It was okay. There's some weird stuff in it. There was a girl that could, like, speak things into existence, and she was obsessed with, like, military artillery. Oh my god. Why is this word so hard for me? Like, military, like, guns and stuff. And that was a pretty cool concept. She was a little too obsessed with Germany for my liking in one of the episodes, which just historically didn't jive with me a little bit. And then the opening just has, like, a really weird interaction between 2 characters that are siblings, but the siblings don't act like that at all in the anime. So I'm like, why did they do that? I'm glad that they didn't act like that at all in the anime. Don't get me wrong. But very weird. Literally last night, though, I was like, I'm gonna turn this in regardless if I finish it or not. So I'm gonna try and finish it while, like, passively while I was working. And literally, no lie, the second disc is, like, a little scratched up, and my fucking computer could not read the last 2 episodes. It kept freezing. So I ended up trying to find it somewhere free online, and the only source I could find it for free was a person who did French fan subs for it. So I'm, like, sitting here like, I don't understand any of the title, like, the subtitles. I don't know Japanese, so I'm hoping to God that I am understanding what's going on. Okay, I could definitely see you as Isaiah and Salty. Yeah. Unfortunately, Isaiah, or Isaiah, I think that's actually how it's pronounced, is definitely visually my type. And Salty is just cool. I could definitely see that from the creator. Isaiah's sisters are lovers. Oh my god. Things I shut out of my brain. But yeah, anyways. Enough of me yapping. Let's see what this kid has to say to us. Okay. Midas, it's good we caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops. By their standards, did we judge the soldiers of the 7th? Or sorry, 6th. I know how to read Roman numerals, I swear. Aye, once more doth Regula von Hydrus stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of Alag. And once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Your meddlesome wards were destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zervan have awakened, and they told to rouse their master. The demon's worshippers yet slumbered when we confronted Sophia. Could the tampering of her thralls have a more widespread than we thought? They shared a common enemy. It is not unthinkable that they would seek to free all those that Alag had imprisoned. Square Enix taught me more Roman numerals than school. Yeah, I'm going to be so for real. I think that Square Enix is the only thing I see Roman numerals so regularly in. I get it though. They look cooler than just a number, so... yes, the cage doors are open. Whilst you stand there quibbling over who picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. They have volunteered to face death to prevent Zervan's servants from waking him in the fullness of his power. Now, assuming you have at least understood the gravity of the situation, it is time that I rejoin them. But you cannot hope to succeed. The icon will then save the minds of any who draw near. Thus did I see those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhaps my men will not perish in vain. You propose an alliance. I have delved into the depths of this place and found its technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold their prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas in opposing your reckless schemes that Ysael was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before? I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But, of course, I am dealing with savages. Hold me back, Y'shtola. Actually, she wouldn't. Hold me back, Orangier. I will not stand here and justify the deaths of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals, and you pursued yours. Such was the result, and mayhaps you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I choose to put aside past grievances to beg your companion's aid. To beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. thou art willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tumultuous foundations? Yeah, Yashola would be backing me up, yeah. Like I said, she actually wouldn't hold me back. I too am hesitant to accept this arrangement, Archon Y'shtola, but the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light, and 'tis his involvement which shall ultimately sway its outcome. I shall abide by Midas's decision. I am gonna say Zervan must be stopped. Then for better or worse, we shall fight at your side. Mistress Kryl and I are also resistant to primal forces. I shall aid you where we can. Then let us be on our way. Our companions have already passed through the research facility. We should not lag behind. I guess we'll join them, yeah. I fear there's supposed to be music here, but I might have had that turned off. One moment. Yeah, it's just like ambient mute noise. I'll have to check that once we finish. The demon stirs. Like a suckling babe, he feedeth upon the aether siphoned unto him by his thralls. We must needs deprive him of this sustenance. Then we destroyed those devices. Hold, witness your soldiers. They have turned against one another. Even half-awake Zervan corrupts and converts those who enter his aura. The three of us then, Midas, Unkotai, we shall rush together and each disable a generator. We cannot give them the chance to rally a defense. Okay, there is music now, so I think we're good. There are 4 mechanisms by my account. If I can avoid the icon's miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. We, all of us, have pledged our lives to. Keep your lives. I would rather you tend to my fallen. Some may yet survive with their minds intact. I know not if my strength will be enough. I am no champion. The battlefield is no place for uncertainty, boy. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent and an occasion to use it. Do not waste such a gift. We strike. Sick guitar riff. God, Zervan is... Oh. Anuk Kalhai. Rah. Oh. He slumbers once more. You saved me. Why? I told you, boy, yours is a gift too precious to waste. A gift Emperor may one day, have need of in his war upon the untamable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me up from the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zervan. I would say rest in peace, but... a little bit of rest in piss, too. We must needs withdraw and prepare our assault. The cost of his very lace the legatus hath prized open us a window of opportunity. Just a little. Just, yeah. He's dead. Had I only been stronger. Enough of that. There'll be time for regrets when we've rid the world of Zervan. Kral has the right of it. The demon has fallen back into torpor for now. But we must act swiftly if Regula's death is to have meaning. Your survivors speak of an army of thralls loose in the facility. We must assume that these followers continue their efforts to awaken the icon. Let us then concentrate upon diverting them from their task. Mistress Krile and Master, Unkalhai, prithee secure the controls to Zervan's shackles and limit the restoration of his might. Archon Yashola and I shall forge ahead and strike down the thralls that would seek to harry you. Warrior of Light, thine is, as ever, the most perilous duty. Gather to thee trusted companions and extinguish from this realm the fires of the demon himself. I still cannot believe I only learned recently that Krile is from Final Fantasy V. Yeah! 14 Krile, while isn't like entirely a one-for-one version of her, she has like a crap ton of references to OG Krile. Coffee. Alright, good news, guys. I did world transfer prior to this. I can just... Oh, not that. We might still need to wait a little bit, though. I need to play 5. I agree. I also need to play 5. I do have water. I do have water for some H2O. I'll do a freebie drink for that. see what these guys have to say. When I volunteered for this mission, it was in the knowledge that my death would serve a greater purpose. He fell too quickly. Too quickly. We will bear the Legatus's remains back to Garlemald. His favorite blade was shattered, but may your own weapon claim vengeance in its stead. The last pillar of the Warring Triad is set to fall. Let's see to the end. The Legatus spoke truly. The thick of the battle is no place to question oneself, and I will accept any forthcoming duty with certitude or not at all. I am hoping, praying even, that we aren't gonna have to wait as long as we did last week. On, Sophia, I think I ended up having to wait 30 minutes to get in, which was not ideal. How much time is on this fate? 7? Okay. We'll make use of it. It's moments like these that reminded me how increasingly forgiving, the Archons are. Yeah. True that. Okay. Do we need a sink? No. Boo. Like hardly anybody here. Damn it. I got done. Boo. I should have saved all my yapping for this point. would have filled the air while we were waiting. I'm so sorry. But no, I started up the stream and I was like, I have so much to talk about. This is mundane talking points, but today I went to like Aldi's for the first time in like, I want to say like 15 years, I'm not gonna lie. That's good, I'm glad. I'm glad somebody enjoys them. But yeah, I went to Aldi's for the first time in like 15-ish years. Because I happened to be on my way. And I was pleasantly shocked how much cheaper it is than going to just the grocery store that's like down, like really close to me. I got the stuff that I needed for my meal and then some extra snacks for under $30. Like, what the fuck? I'm excited for stew tomorrow. It's gonna be tasty. It really is. Aldi is great when you don't need anything super specific, just regular groceries. Yeah, 100%. I'm like, I think that, I am gonna pitch it to, Kyrie that we should probably use it more as our, like, filler grocery than, should I be super specific? Our regional equivalent of Kroger, it's, like, owned by Kroger. But, like, that's the one that we usually go to if we don't go to, like, the big, grocery store we have. I don't know why I'm beating around the bush. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned other really regionally specific things. I think people could probably pick up what part of the country I live in, regardless. But yeah. The only downside is that you do definitely need to remember to bring reusable bags, and if you have a lot, definitely bring a coin. It's okay, I won't dox you. Good. But yeah, two of which are relying on me remembering things, which I have a tiny little pea brain, so sometimes I do not remember well. No, this is not boding well. We're at like 10 minutes of waiting already, almost. If this wasn't stream, I would probably be doing side quests now, but I don't want the VOD to be too confusing, you know? I'm sure it'll be easy to remember once you do get in the habit of it. Yeah. A lot of people too, like, usually recommend, like, oh, just, like, have extras in your car. But that, that relies on the fact that you take, like, the same car every time you go somewhere, and that is really not quite the case for us. We have 2 cars in our household, so... Who knows what car we'll use on what day. Not that it was, like, terrible. I ended up having to buy it back today, and it was only, like, 69 cents, which is, like, ultimately pretty good. For, like, a sturdy recycled plastic bag. I'm sure of it. It will be easy to remind... oh, yeah, you already said that. I'm so sorry. Brr, 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 brr. I forgot my model can stick its tongue out. I thought you and Kyrie rode together in, like, a little sidecar, that can one out with the chocobo. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't use it nearly enough, though, so... About ready to go to Limsa and be like, hey, gamers. Can people queue into specifically Containment Bay Z1T9? Asking for a friend. Oh, zoom. Vroom noise. Single-handedly bringing this average time up. Oh, welcome back! Sorry, the ads stole you away. Sorry. I'm posture checking myself. For people in other regions, are you guys getting your fall colors for your trees and stuff? It is okay, survived. It cannot die until the Sherlock Holmes crossover comes back to IDV. Is it set to come back soon, or are you just, waiting patiently? It is. It is coming back early November. Oh, nice! Is it like additional content or is it like a rerun? Also, it just started to feel like fall here a week ago. Oh, cool, cool. I much feel the same. The leaves have been changing since, like, the beginning of the month, but I didn't, like, truly feel like fall weather until about a week ago here, too. But now it's, like, real chilly almost every day. I don't know what it is with this specific trial series, because I feel like I had this issue when I played this for the first time on Miara, like, years ago. Or this specific trial series, hardly any biters. It is a rerun, I think an S tier skin for Bloody Queen. Oh, okay. Boom. I get it, she's beautiful. But I have a chip on my shoulder for Bloody Queen mains. Usually if they're trying to pull for an S tier skin for her, that means that they're good at her. Yeah, I kinda miss, Identity 5. I meant to play it a bunch for the free run event, but, then I played it once with you, and then immediately my brain forgot that it existed. So I didn't end up getting, I think, any of the skins, if I remember right. Oh my god. Let's fucking go! It is here, yeah.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zurban now!
Goer. I should do that. I don't want to be there. Man, those fall so quick.
Good and evil, the war eternal.
Didn't realize how quick this, to phase 2 was.
My doubt is fled.
Switch her back now. Did the wrong button there. Oopsies.
I shall rise above all. Bear witness to my will.
Oop. What you doing
Bow
over
to
there?
mine infallible judgment.
I forgot this all happens. I was like nothing, buddy.
Suffer in endless torment. Ah!
I don't know why that Dancer joined me, because I think that was just like a tank-only one. Oh. Oh, shit. I don't have any, Phoenix Downs. Not that I am not entirely sure if we could even get them. Why are you over here? Actually I should do this on my own. JK. Oop.
Suffer in endless torment.
Damn. Okay, I do not remember literally any of this fight.
Good and evil, the war eternal. My doubt is fled.
Touch the edge, I think. Okay, we're doing good, I think.
I shall rise above all. Bear witness to my will. Okay. Bow to mine infallible judgment. Suffer in endless torment.
Okay, fire. So does fire have to go to fire? Okay, yeah. I wonder if people are going opposites? And that's what the issue is? Oof. Why do people keep on coming together for that, though? I'm very confused. I don't think we should be overlapping AoEs. Oh my god, I forgot I had a big heal last time that we could have probably just clutched it. Ugh. I'm gonna try and that. Oh my god, I think I just triple mitigated. It's fine. It's fine.
That line equivocation cost me this contest. If such is my fate.
Apparently, Zervan is a Persian deity of time, fate, and the cosmos. Oh, interesting. Oh, I couldn't give anybody a command for that, but I appreciate all those who assisted. I don't know if the Final Fantasy one really matched the vibe, but that vibe for, like, description. But, again, it is just, like, a fantasy version of it, so... not fully, anchored in reality. Okay, incredible as always. Hopefully that will be the last our world sees of the likes of Zervan. Every one of his thralls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the Warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation. Excuse me. Let us not forget the efforts of Regula von Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner, and possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors for the return journey to Garlemald. 'Tis known that the Imperials recognize no god, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. And when we next meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. 'Twas an interesting exchange, nonetheless. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Various befriended Regula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial prowess. 'Tis common knowledge that Regula's rise to legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. Let me just scooch this closer. Hopefully it wasn't too quiet. Regulus freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varys's unconditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship? I don't know how to say that. Those, like, together. I would say camaraderie instead of comradeship. Okay, good. To look beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way that you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem that I'm surrounded by heroes. And yet, my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the qualities nor the character to stand at the warrior of light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you are not to measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew the path that I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I would doubt myself so. Return to me at the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Finally get to know his backstory. Okay. Alphinaud looming there with, the start of the Stormblood questline. With your victory over Zervan, the Warring Triad is finally defeated. I am afraid, however, that mine own efforts have often been more hindrance than a help, and you and your fellow Scions deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. I promise to tell you of my journey, of who I am, and of where I am from. The truth is, I am not of this world. I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. A child who, unlike you, never became Warrior of Light. When all I knew stood at the brink of destructions, I was yet half-grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you as the Void. A baby? Yeah. The Midas knew not that I spoke of my homeland. I have explained to him before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain a defeated primal's might within a stone known as Auracite, and the energies which bled from the imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for aether, and eventually transforming into hideous fiends. And none who clung to the faint traces of the light were strong enough to oppose them. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's aether in an ever greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed by a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The voids that you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remnants of once mortal beings who gnaw at the motes of life force remain. And as I lay dying, beaten and broken, in my failed last stand, 'twas a white-robed Ascian who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. Elidibus had been my master ever since. At my mentor's feet did I learn the nature of reality, of the existence of the mirror worlds, and the eternal struggle between dark and light. Sudden overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. As the self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. In what spirit did this master profess such a warning? A benevolent gesture, or a veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax for answers, yet no matter his attention, that Heidelin doth teeter on a knife's edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? I choose but to join my master and act as an instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. and yet I hesitated at the most crucial of moments. What right do I have to stand alongside a true warrior of light? In thine own words, thou wert called before thy time, and I offer that thou dwellest overmuch on the question of what maketh a hero. The search for the answer leaveth thee paralyzed by doubt. Heed me, thou needest not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deed itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle. Aye, the ideals you hold can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Regula's loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last, and though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be caught not less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my companions will allow me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I know that I know that should I ever falter, Midas and the others will be there to support me, or steer me back on the right path if needed. Yes, yes. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew, it was to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt, but look around you now. You're not alone anymore. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I will fulfill my promise to save this world, and when I stumble, I shall be glad to have your hands, there to steady me. My apologies, this is difficult for me. For so long have I spoken behind a mask. We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope you would appreciate the irony of that statement, Arangier. Alright, that I think is the end of the Warring Triad. Does this add a quest to my thing? Son of a bitch, yeah it does. Okay, I won't pick up the other ones. So I won't be able to do them for a good long second. For some of the extremes, all you have to do is talk to someone and then it unlocks it. It doesn't, like, add a quest to your journal. But, it makes sense that that one does. Where is it? I'm gonna abandon this, because I do not need extra. Okay, now that we have finished that, we're gonna do the seasonal event. I'm glad we did end up having time. I was a little worried when it took like 30 minutes, and I didn't remember how long the ending is. I think most likely it's in Gridania. Okay. Well met, adventurer. 'Tis once again All Saints' Wake, the season where fiends make for fine friends. Enjoying the festivities, I trust? While the saints are away, a well-known theater troupe stopped Gridania to play. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor, and they might sate their hunger for merriment. You have yet to meet these fearsome folk, but they're known as the Continental Circus, performers who relish in bone-chilling nights of the All Saints' Wake season. Their ghoulish gala is the talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do, I sense what lies in store. I implore you to go and view the spectacle for yourself. You need only speak with the genial geyser. He shall guide your steps to the haunted manor. Come one, come all, to the Continental Circus's Grand Masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good sir? Yes. Take me there. I see we're just using Hawk Manor. I suppose nobody's there right now, so you might as well. I bid you welcome, dear guest. It is our honor to host you. An adventurer? Not that adventurers are unwelcome, mind. I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. Now tell me, what brings you to our manor of happy horrors? A suspicious introduction for one who claims to harbor no ill will. That is my intention, I assure you. Alas, past experiences have made me rather wary of adventures, let us say. But I tire of shadowy schemes and accusations that often follow, so I shall lay bare our secrets of it as a gesture of good faith. However, you must swear to never share these with others what I reveal. Though we are the Continental Circus, disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troupe of otherworldly creatures. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are in fact our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, an imp. Not so long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in the blackest night and usher in a long-coveted legend among my kind, the Night of Devilry, where our leader, the Great Gourd, would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. Yeah, it's for the Halloweens. But as a few Void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear, one that fills our hearts and satiates our souls. Gratitude. One taste, they said, and we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. Thus the circus abandoned its malevolent ambition to pursue honeyed words of appreciation instead. When the glorious autumn twilight reigns supreme across the realm, mortal and void-sent must join hands in harmony and carouse to their heart's content. In doing so, all shall know unforgettable thrills and chills beyond comprehension. Our masquerade is proof of this desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear our guests cry out in splendor. Ah! Please make it stop! Splendor. Right. Wow, I'm scared. I want my mummy. Oh, why, that's not splendorous at all. Please, you must believe me. We have no intention of affrighting our guests. At least, not like this. Everyone swore a solemn oath to entertain. How has it come to this? Oh, you need to glare daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest idea what has transpired. Perhaps you might use your skills of inquiry to our benefit? I beseech you, adventurer, survey the manor and discover what it is that brought our patrons such distress. Starting with the second floor, I shall remain here to oversee affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should fell rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild's suspicions will soon follow. We now use mounts within the haunted manor. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with walking a little bit. I want to see stuff. Somebody inked over here. Silence, silence, I say, you must go away! Where we go, chaos and delivery follow. Remain here, and in chaos you too shall swallow. This performer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. What does he say after that? Chaos, all shall fall into chaos, I say, and you must not stand in my way. I like the rhyminess. Pumpkins are so cute. I love how they make it look like some of these pumpkins are carrying furniture. What's with the flying pumpkin? Just peeping. That'd be a cute minion. Okay. Petrified patron. Hungry puddings down the hall, armed zombie jesters down the stairs. You didn't tell me this masquerade would have me running for my life. Huh. I don't think that this is safe. Next, I could gouge out some eyeballs, maybe even gobble up a few fresh organs while I'm at it. This performer is too absorbed in his own machinations, that he hasn't noticed you. Interesting. Is there something in here? So many little ghosties. I love how they're making them look like they're playing instruments in here. That's cute. Give me an elixir. No elixir? Then no treats for you. The performer is too absorbed in their own mischief to listen to what you have to say. Do I have an elixir on me? I don't. Let me double check. Can I access my... Chocobo saddlebag. Why do I have considerably less in my... Oh! Right, I'm not my main character. Right. Fair enough, carry on. Excuse me, sir, have you seen any elixirs around here? That creature in the pot won't stop asking for one, but they cost more than my allowance can afford. Alright. Actually... Let's make our way back. The intrepid adventurer returns. How fared the others? Heckin' rude, demanding an elixir. Yeah. Despite our newfound mission, we do still take great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect that they have forgotten themselves and have prioritized their own enjoyment over that of our guests. Okay, I shall. Posture check. I shall water myself. Thank you, thank you. It is time for everybody else to do the same. As well. Okay. I do empathize... wow. I do empathize with their plight, but they've yet to cause... And they've yet to cause any lasting harm. Mayhap it would be best to indulge them just this once, and allow them their fun. I jest, of course. We cannot allow my brethren's antics to go unchecked, but if they, will not listen to reprimands of a kindly adventure, then I hardly imagine they would heed mine. Heh. At an impasse, are we? Return to me, child, and I shall offer my aid. Is something amiss? It seems the Imperioso cannot hear the voice of the pumpkin-headed apparition, but you sense that it would be wise to heed her advice and return to Gridania. Okay. If I hit exit, will they just put me back in Gridania? Yes! Okay. You are returned. The children of the circus are a fascinating bunch, are they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. But while their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves to the feats, in fate of fear. I believe I can conjure something that will do just that. I shall begin the preparations. For your part, I would ask you to procure a few necessary ingredients. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shady smock over yonders like to have a few cookies to spare, and as for the pumpkin, the Botanist Guild possesses a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the Great Lone Gourd Keep. He'll be happy to oblige you. Okay. Hee, sorry, dearie, we're not selling at the moment. You're here on behalf of the Pumpkinhead, you say? Well, if it's for her, then I suppose I can make an exception, but you best keep it a secret from our other guests. There you go, 1 bag of freshly baked All Saints cookies. Send the Pumpkinhead my regards, won't you? Why is she dressed like that? Right, not available. Botanist Guild? In need of decorative pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. I've got a plump and round one right here, freshly carved no less. We of the Botanist Guild take great pride in our pumpkins, and we are glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and a charming decorations this time of year. I do hope that you make good use of yours. I keep on wanting to open and put my mouth out, but alas, Have you gathered the ingredients? Here you go. Excellent, excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now I shall concoct a creation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, and joy into the hearts of weeping mortals. Now let us put an end to the Continental Circus's cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I shall prepare the solutions we require. But all good things take time. I suggest that we return to the matter and inform the Imperioso of our plans. All shall be made clear soon enough. I am told that there is a situation occurring at our masquerade, but I have faith that you will solve it. Shall I guide you to the manor? I said Imperioso, but I think it's Impresario. Impresario. I can read, obviously. Welcome back. I regret to report the circumstances remain unchanged here in the manor. Have you any new ideas to share? Concocted a creation, you say? Of what kind? Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for our dear impresario. Oh my god, I love him. My word, this doll is the spitting image of me. 'Tis no ordinary doll, I assure you. You may operate it by riding up top its head, and that is not all. Take control and you shall have a bevy of illusory spells at your disposal. These illusory spells are based on the materials our adventurer friends so kindly provided us. Delectable delights for the worthy, and haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. Might I leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer? In this mortal glamour, I doubt I'd be able to maneuver it as well as you. I need to tell Kyrie. I think that this is gonna be a freebie mount that we get in the end of this, and she's gonna love it. Once you have shown them the error of their ways, order them to return to me, and I shall re-educate them on the parts that they must play here. Our guests are also deserve recompense for their prior treatment. I ask that you send them to me as well, that I might offer them sweets in apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints' wake on a dour note. So your plans are made, yes? Then I shall return to my master. I wish you happy, frightening, and delightening. Well then, I suppose that all that's left for you is to operate this mechanical me. I suggest that you begin by marching right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. And remember, my fellow performers should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. I ask that you reserve the treats for our guests. We mustn't give them more undue fright. Should you find yourself separated from our pumpkin friend, simply return to me and you shall hop upon its head once more. Now then, off you go! I love how these walk. Anything using the Mandragora base, like, I'm obsessed with. This is a good one. What's treat and what's trick? Trickster's treat. Treater's trick. Okay. No, no, no! Impresario, no, I've been good all this time. It's not what you think, I've done no crime. Oh dear, the Precioso isn't happy with us? Then I'll hurry to him, lest I cause further fuss. Okay, and then we want to do... What? What more could you possibly... Magic candy? Is this your doing? They're offering cookies and candy as an apology, you say? Gods, I deserve a treat after all this. I'll be on my way, then. You. What the hell was that for? Strange. It felt as though the impresario was slapping me across the head, but it did not hurt. Has he conjured up some new illusion? You say he's summoning the whole troop in front of the manor for talking to? Now that you mention, I have been a bit overzealous about frightening our clientele. I'll hurry back right away. You. Oh no, the impresario's magic. Gone already? Ah, no more magics for me. Oh, what? He summons us to the foyer? Yes. Yes. Then to the impresario I go. Oh, they scaled down! Oh my god, look at how small the Lalafell one is. It's adorable. Here. It's raining candy? Oh, there it goes. They're giving away free treats? Hooray! Then I'll march right up to the impresario and tell him to give me candy. Oh, I can't be mounted. Okay. What do these guys have to say here? Oh, the impresario, did he roll with rage? This bump on my head is going to last a whole age. I dedicated myself too furiously to my role, and I forgot the oath that I made to the impresario. How shameful of me. Give me an elixir, and candy too. Give me enough candy for everyone. Okay, what's he got to say? I owe you a great debt, adventurer. With your aid, I was able to give these members of the troop a good scolding. While a few frights are necessary to amplify the delights we provide, we must never allow the foremost to overshadow the latter. It is our solemn duty to provide the small folk with a memorable All Saints' Wake experience. We felt the same, impresario, even though the adventurers always came for us. Even though we knew that what it was like to be punished and scared in the years past, we lost ourselves, striking fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. We must bring smiles to their faces again. Here, here, less chaos, more treats and smiles. Okay, then let's enjoy All Saints' Wake hand in hand. Indeed, we shall do our part with a performance worthy of the season. Alright, my fellow thespians, it is time that we greeted our guests with a good cheer. Return to your places and give them all the masquerades they deserve. With that settled, I believe that I should be able to handle the troop from here on out. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. Ah, and before I forget, is the one who crafted the mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours? If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. A woman sporting a white pumpkin head? That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Guard, who would command the Void-Sent forces on the Night of Devilry. Haha, but I jest. Legends are precisely that. Tall tales and no more. Allow me that joke, at least. In any event, you mentioned that she waited your return in Makedo's amphitheater, did you not? Pray allow me to join you. I would very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. So this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura. If you were to tell me she was the Great Gourd, I'd certainly believe it. But, of course, that's simply not possible. All's well that ends well, I see. Was my clockwork creation of assistance? Indeed it was. My brethrens have remembered their duty to entertain. I dare say the guests shall be all the merrier for it. That is well. I trust that you continue to give this city's great city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints Wake experience. Trust me, it's a lot of fun in the manor. Let's go! You're sure those scary monsters won't eat me up? They might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats, too. Well, if you say so, but you have to promise to stay with us the whole time. Of course, I wouldn't leave you two behind. Come on, let's go. Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. How strange. I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints Wake for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort, that the Continental Circus's name might be known in every corner of the realm. But for the present, my duties call me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, adventurer, to spread the word of our deeds, and speak of us fondly in your travels. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself, and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in so doing. A sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus, after all. Leave it to me. One day, perhaps, the tales of my troop will overshadow even those of the Great Gourd. But until then, I shall continue my work to convey to the realm all that the Wake can offer. Haha! Now then, 'tis time I return. As you well know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without their ringleader for too long. We shall be performing at the manor for the remainder of the season. Would you wish to join us in our festivities? You're welcome to visit as often as you please. In that case, I too shall open my haunted home to you, adventure. Join me in my gardens, if you dare. Simply speak with my servant, and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there as long as you wish. The season of devilry and revelry lingers yet, and we shall thrive upon it. May you carouse your hearts to your heart's content this All Saints Wake. You now have accents to Siki Hallow, which speak with the unusual usher Miketo's amphitheater to be escorted. Furthermore, the Shady Smock and her associates are now open for business. Okay. The void is back down. I love that. Okay. Let me open that one.
Good job.
Thank you. Might actually buy that. At some point, I need to purchase an apartment. Because I know in Stormblood, they give you a handful of, items, too, so... I might get some of the magic prism things, too, but we'll see. Yeah, it was really cool. There's really no other... Seems like not a lot, which is surprising. Anyways, let's go check the usher's place. So far, it's not looking too much different than prior years. It's really cute, though. I like it as, like, a little photo area. I should hop on Miara at some point and come in here and take some good photos. I need to do the quest anyways on him, too. Unsavory imp. Up to something? Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp. Come here... here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. And I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. Hee hee hee. All I need is for you to recall a journey unforgettable. Traverse your memories and tell me what, or perhaps who, you see. Ooh. A Ryan ambition Garlean man who hates to be outdone. Oh, I was like, which man are they talking about? What I see. I see. I understand now. You wish to have words? Very well, what would you know? What is this place? Is your memory as fleeting as your lifespan, child? As I told you before, this is my home, and you are welcome to come and go as you please. Who are you? You need ask, my head is not merely for show. I am an archfiend feared and revered since time immemorial. The Great Gord, who once led legions of darkness, is in fact merely a title held by those in my coven. Each generation, the knowledge to control denizens of the void is passed down alongside the appellation. The one and only, yeah. I watched my ancestors once bound the void scent to their will as a means to wage war and caused irreparable harm in the world for doing remorseful for their actions, they swore to never be complicit in such tragedy again. We have watched ever since. Our goal is not to harm the minions of darkness, but to educate them, to show that peace is an option. But I have spoken enough. I have not realized entertaining a guest could be quite so thrilling. Okay. Look at this little guy. He's so cute. I love him. Curious if I can guess the other characters as well. I probably could do a good portion of them. Is that a player? Yeah. Probably taking photos. I'm not gonna pop in. It's a cute little area, though. Ah! People. Okay. Oh, wrong person. Nothing. Okay. Pajal woman, gentle yet, indomitable as nature itself. That is going to be, Gridania lady. Oh my god. Kane Senna. Yep. I love the little guy too. Yeah. A stalwart Rodkin woman of unshakable conviction. That's gonna be Meryl Lib. Some of them are easy too because the silhouettes help as well. A rugged Huron man of unmatched loyalty and valor. That's gonna be, our good friend Rabban. Yep. Albeit an old version of him. He seems to be having something that is not current. You know what, that's fair, though. Oh my god, I am way too up in this guy's business. A charming and compassionate Lalafilin lady of noble birth, that is going to be... Oh my god, I'm blanking. What is her name? The Sultana. Why am I forgetting her name? Oh no, this is disrespect to her. Feel free to call it out, because I'm blinking. A courageous and clever Garlean man, admired by many. That is going to be... Sid. Yep, sure enough. They do have him in his outfit for Heaven's Ward. Interesting. Okay. A talented Lalafelian tactician with a soft spot for a certain coin keeper. That is going to be Wedge. Nanamo! Yes, Nanamo is right. That's it. This is gonna be Biggs. Yep. Yeah, they did put Sid next to Nero. An eccentric Makote man with crimson, crimson of both hair and eye. That is a funny silhouette for him, but that's definitely Graha. What outfit do they have for him? Oh my god. They gave him his, A Realm Reborn outfit. A compassionate Huron woman who leads a secret organization. It is not a very secret, girl, but that is going to be Minfilia. I am so sorry, I missed that ad is popping up. We're gonna give a moment. I'm gonna use this as a moment to drink some water. Let me see. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Stretch. A formidable Rodgan man who is recognized for his tactical brilliance. I'm pretty sure... The silhouette's making me think that he's from the Garlean, military. I think he's the guy from Cape Westwind. If it is that guy, I'm not putting respect on his name, because I do not remember him. Sure as shit. What a niche character to put in this, because, like, you hardly see him at all in main story quest. Sending Makot woman famed as a peerless songstress. That's gonna be Philemon. Yep. Who would have guessed? Okay, this is Totofo, an eager Lalafell, not Totofo. Oh my god. Tataru, oh my god. Yeah. Me remembering the wrong name. Huron man who began life anew in a realm reborn. Who? That can't be Thancred, can it? Nope, JK. I think, even though that's like Ardbert's thing, I think it's supposed to be a Warrior of Light. What is that glam? Yeah, I don't know. He's giving, like, the Pope on a Saturday night, you know? Okay, a blue-eyed Elysian man with a heart noble and true. That is going to be Aymeric. Sure shit, yep. A tenacious half-Elysian woman who fights for what is just. That is going to be Hilda. A reputable felon woman with an intellectual persuasion. Ryle? Yeah, okay. A daring Hungarian man who lives as free as a bird. Who lives as free as a bird. I'm stumped. That one? Maybe? Thancred? No. Oh! Shit! I, I should have been thinking side characters. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, my guy. I cannot remember your name at this moment, though. Leoford? A hardy Hyrian woman who keeps her skybound crewmates in check. I can't remember her name, but she's Leoford's bestie. Okay, let's see. A woman with a Lothlellan woman with a knack for machines that soar the sky, which she is also part of Leoford's crew. I do not remember her name. Mills and man of noble birth, fond of gossip and heresy. Fond of gossip and heresy. Hearsay. Oh, hearsay, not heresy. I'm like, I don't know any of them that do. Okay, so that is going to be one of the brothers. Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. But he's the younger brother. Yep. Very strange selection. A Huron man who turned his gaze heavensborn. Which this is gonna be Warrior of Light again. But it's, yeah. I wonder, if I had the headpiece on, would he have it? No, okay. I'm not gonna lie, the outfit kinda looks weird on him. Without the headpiece. I do, like, this specific artifact gear was one that I had mixed feelings about, because I didn't think that it looked particularly great on Miara. But I do think that it's still really cool. I think that it looks good on my Vera, though, roll. And I like that it has a little tail. Like they're little dragons. And the, like, hip wings are cool. They're a vibe. I love it. Yeah, Emmeline. Emmeline. Okay, I think that's all that I can choose from. Which I'm a little bit like, what? Because, the guy beside me changed into, Manderville. But I wonder if it's because I haven't done the Manderville questline at all yet on this character. Which, that is one that I should eventually do. I'm not gonna lie. Because that is, like, a fun, ridiculous questline. But, definitely for another day. I think that's it. I might end stream early tonight. I know we haven't done crazy much. And I even started late. But I've gotta go anyways in like 20 minutes, so... Yeah, of course. It was a fun hanging out. Let me see. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think my internet wants me to hop off too anyways, because I literally just lost a crap ton of frames. So, great. Let's see who we can raid out to. Um, there's not a lot of people matching the vibe. But, Pama just started streaming not too long ago. She's playing Digimon Storytime Stranger, and she's currently trying to raise money for Children's Hospital. So, I think we're gonna go to her. She's been playing it for a few days, though, so if you're worried about spoilers, I understand not hopping along with us. But I think we're gonna go there. I hope everybody has a good rest of your night and you have a good one. Thank you for spending some time with us and hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.